your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I'd probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushes, run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Time with Bijan Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down. Gain of 16 yards.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He'll work forward for a couple. Late pass enough from the linebacker spot to make the tackle. Gain of 2 brings up second and 8. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Throwing is Milroe. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up first down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is 3rd and 6.
Panthers 50, Panthers 18, Radler, 18, Radler. Got 50, got 50. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Open right side is Likely. He's going to have the first down. So the on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Atlanta. First down. And here's Bijan. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back play. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical.
And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. At their own 31-yard line. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. Preston Darrisaw, a first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. McCarthy to the air on second down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
It is third and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Mark Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your running drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Regular play action now with Milrose. And this is too far out in front. One's incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go again with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Mooney in motion. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. Now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. From the gun, it's Milroe. He pulls it in around the 5. Nice drive. This is the ninth play coming up. They cash it in on third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Falcons will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snapping, they fake drinks, bouncing to the groove.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it here with Chandler. And they work this out to the 23. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make a play.
Brings up second down.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And 3rd down coming up.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Jesse Bates able to come up with the play and knock it away.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Now he'll air one out, and this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Come on.
Now Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to come back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cut 19.
On 3rd down, Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way. Just to the 40-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Chandler. And that's good. Run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. First time they've looked his way tonight.
Gain of 10 yards.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. James Pierce working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And a nice job defensively. You don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it 4th down. Here's Brian Wright now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
A carry now for Chandler. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the
And these are the
24-yard
explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for defense. They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that Those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up second and goal.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. This one caught at the 4.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And this is shot. The decision to go pays off. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
The 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Play action. It's Milrow. Forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No run. He'll try the left side now. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time, and it's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Reichard on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick.
Closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Their own 15-yard line.
Here we go. Nick.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. On play action, Milroe. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Ready?
Milroe now off the bootleg. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Second down, they need 3.
Let's go. Drop 50. Down the line. 19 Lions. Go.
Milroe going to throw it again. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown Atlanta.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Left wing 19. 70 Timberwolves.
The man in motion here is Chart.
Go free.
Man in motion, heading left. Now Milrow on 1st down. Going right sideline and complete. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Look at play action here. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush. He goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
19 Tiger. They smash. Top row 18.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll get this close to the 1st down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Atlanta.
A give to Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Throw on the run is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
At the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Left thing, 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
And he will score! Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Falcons. That is second touchdown tonight. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19, Tiger, 19.
McCarthy to the air on second down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you're such a permanent reliable target for the ball. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On the give, it's Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job of winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Here's Mitchell from the pistol. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard
Now
line.
they'll throw it with Milrow. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Look at 19 right.
Milrow on third down. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
First and 10.
Captain 11. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a loss of a yard.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal.
A 39-yard attempt.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Falcons will extend their third quarter lead. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready, check.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now it's Milroe. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown Atlanta. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Chandler. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From 29, here's second and 1. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 1.
Hey, we gotta switch it up.
On third and a yard, it's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the
When you decide to throw the ball on third and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Scott Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame.
two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively. To able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's Milroe to throw. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion now. They convert. You're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They run over center with Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? But I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's like your birthday.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And he'll be driven out of bounds and that's a pickup of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He'll drop this one down to Chandler. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
18 Cardinal, 18 now.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And he will score! Game on! Ty Chandler, touchdown Vikings! And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll swing that out wide, and this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago, no 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. London brought in motion. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, middle road. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they'll take this down inside 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Here's first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. High, Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. He kicks this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Romney, 18.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. That's a second charge timeout in Minnesota. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
He'll go again here with Algier. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. So to lose a yard. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Algier. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Comeback falls short. Time runs out. And this game is over.